I just worked for 2 hours longer than I thought I was going to and then cried for 10 minutes. Let's make a YouTube video.
This video was formed from a live ostrich.
When I was in middle school, I made a merch collection video and I so badly wish that I still had it. Unfortunately, if you may or may not know, I had a shit ton of old videos that I deleted out of embarrassment. Mostly because my brother was making fun of me for them. That's neither here nor there. He's cool now. Another thing that inspired this video, I want to do kind of like a series where I talk about all my collections because I collect a lot of shit. This video is just gonna be like general band merch. A couple other things I collect, for example, CDs, keychains, magnets. Those would be their own video. I don't have enough magnets to talk about my magnet collection for a video, but maybe someday. I want to just like talk to you about my band merch. Some things I'll just, you know, mention that it's there, but like there are some other things that have some like cool stories behind them, so let's just dive right into it. I'm gonna start with like my posters and doodads and like stuff that's like on my wall, work my way around my room, and then we'll get to clothes. Honestly, this could be 2 separate videos, but I'm gonna do it all in one. This record, it's technically not a merch item because I commissioned it from an artist called Not a Broken Record, but they worked with Cemetery Sun before. Oh my god, she's dusty. What this is, it's a vinyl record that was like, I think it's like paint pouring or like something like that. I've been wanting to try this. I have a couple vinyls that I don't listen to and I tried to sell and I couldn't sell. So I've been wanting to try to do this with another band so I could have some symmetry in my room, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And then another non-merch item is this coffin that I have that says Stream Younger. It says Stream Younger on it, so that's why I'm mentioning it. There's also this one over here that says Stream Cemetery Sun. I had one in my hands when I was shopping with my parents at Walmart one day. It was in the Halloween section. And my mom grabbed one to give me for Christmas. With one of my favorite bands being Cemetery Sun, like coffins are like my whole thing. So I think I decided to just buy both of them then and there. We've got a couple more non-merch items with the posters, but we're moving downward. Starting off with this Cemetery Sun poster. I got this poster from... Don't ask me about the stains on my sweatshirt. I am just noticing them now as I'm editing right at this frame. Thank you. My friend Sid, they had a couple Cemetery Sun things, but since they kind of were easing back from listening to them, they decided to give them to me. It is signed by Josh, Matt, Elliot, and He Who Shall Not Be Named, which used to be their drummer. We don't talk about Bruno. And then next to that, we have the Cemetery Sun poster. I made this. Oh my god, what's the fucking word? Magnum opus. Is that the word? It's like this is my best body of work. This is the best thing I have ever designed. You can't tell me this doesn't look like a real tour poster. I made this for a graphic design project. Must have been senior year of high school. This is another poster that I made. I don't really listen to Set It Off that much anymore, but I kept it because I made it. I think this design is also pretty cool. I mean, if I were to recreate this, I probably would have lowered the pink and the gradient map a little bit. But besides that, I don't know. I just think the design is cool, so I'm keeping it. Another one that I think I did both of these for the same project in high school. And then we've got a couple Bearings posters. This one there's not really much of a story behind. I think I bought it like maybe a week into being a fan of Bearings. This poster is the only way I got to meet Doug and Ryan from Bearings, because I bought one and then my brother and I were about to leave the venue. Everything was like dying down and we're like, okay, the guys from Bearings aren't gonna come out. And then I realized that the poster is double-sided, which the other side is over there, which we'll get to that. So when I went back to buy another poster so I could hang both sides, that's when I saw the guys. And then again, really not much to say about these penny board posters. They're there. Ooh, you know what? Let's talk about my vinyl. I don't collect vinyl. 2 out of 3 of these just happened to be a circumstance. This was the first vinyl I got. This came with the Silverstein VIP for their 25 Years of Noise tour, and it has Skin and Bones on one side and Confession on the other side. And these were the 2 songs by Silverstein that I knew before going to that show. This was the next one I got. This is Alive and Sinner by Younger. The only reason I bought this was because they didn't have any CDs of it, and I wanted to have it in a physical form because obviously I wanted to support Younger. They're one of my favorite bands. They were hand numbered. I was really hoping I would get number 1 because fucking obviously. They probably saved like the first few for the band members themselves or whatever. Another reason why I bought this is because the art on this is so fucking cool. I don't even know if Younger's a thing anymore, but I still follow their graphic designer on Instagram because I think he's just fucking cool. I love his style so much. And this is the other vinyl I got. It's signed by Taylor Acorn. It came with Taylor Acorn VIP. I had to ask her to sign it though. It didn't come signed. And I don't know what songs are on this. I think it's like, I don't fucking know. Crashing Out might be on one of them. Okay, I didn't find it, but I did find out that the VIP advertises these vinyls as signed, and you have to ask her to sign it. So that's weird. I don't like that. I think Silverstein did the same thing. VIP comes with a signed set list, but you literally have to ask the guys to sign it. You have to bring the set list to the meet and greet to have them sign it. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's talk about this Younger poster. I'm pretty sure my friend Shane gave that to me. That was at the show where I saw them headline last year. How I remember this happening, I don't know if it like is actually how it happened, but I swear I remember he just like tapped me on the shoulder, gave it to me, and I was just like, oh, okay. And that's the other side of the aforementioned Bearings poster. Pun intended. My brother has one of those posters too because Gabe gave him one for free. So shout out Gabe. So that's a shirt. When I saw Younger open for Cemetery Sun, they were like, we want to give you the princess treatment. Here's a set list before our set even starts, you know? They were like hyping me the fuck up. And one of the things was like, hey, we want to give you a t-shirt because you flew all the way out here. And mind you, I became a fan of this band because of this show. Like, I did not fly across the country for them. I became a fan because I was flying across the country. So they gave me that shirt. And the problem was the only size they had left was like either a large or an extra large, and I am fat. I wear a 2X. So it didn't fit. So I tried cropping it and I cropped it too short. And I was cleaning out my closet a couple weeks ago and I'm like, I'm never going to wear this shirt. It does not fit me. But there's no way in hell I'm getting rid of it. So I cut it up and put it on my wall. Now, I think we need a bit of commotion for this. This is probably my favorite merch item ever. I was on the way to the venue when I saw Younger open for Cemetery Sun. When I say that, it sounds like I wasn't even there for Cemetery Sun. I literally flew across the country for Cemetery Sun. Anyway, I think if I remember the story correctly, I was with my friend Marissa and her parents were bringing us to the show. We were on our way to the venue and I just hung up with Josh from Cemetery Sun because we called to talk about bringing me on stage. And I get a message from Jay from Younger being like, hey, we have something for you. And I'm thinking, girl, what? Okay. And they gave me this. This is the drum head that they used to track Keep Watching. And they just fucking gave it to me. I paid shipping because this was not gonna fit in my suitcase. But besides that, they legit just like gave it to me. They could have sold this. I just think that's so fucking cool. This is my favorite merch item ever. Here's just a close-up. It's signed by all the guys. Don't ask me whose signature is whose because I can't tell. I think that's John's. That's Ryan's. And then we get to my infamous band wall. Starting up here. Oh, here. Oh. Guys, I think I just broke my bed. Anyway. Up there is a picture of Derek Toscanio from State Champs. I took that out of an alt press magazine. I have a bunch of alt press magazines. I got them so I can like cut letters out to use for like scrapbooks or sticker making. And I found that picture of Derek, and there's not a lot of bands I like in alt press magazines. So I'm like, I want to keep that one and I want to put it on the wall. Working our way down, we have a Silverstein tour poster that is from the 25 Years of Noise tour. I kind of wish I had them sign it. That Bearings poster is the other side of the poster I showed you earlier. It was the one with the picture of the guys on it that said the best part about being human. Then we have a State Champs poster. I don't remember what I bought that with. I bought merch and I ordered that with it. Then we have a Between You and Me tour poster. I really like Between You and Me's music, contrary to popular belief, because JT from Between You and Me has me blocked on Instagram. I never hated their music. I had a couple friends be like, that was so fucking rude of them, I'm gonna stop listening to them, fuck them. And I'm like, but come on guys, the music still goes. But yeah, I loved this tour. I wish we could run back this tour. Sharia Moore, Young Culture, and even Biam, like, they put on a good show. Then we've got another Cemetery Sun poster. This is a cool story. I bought this poster off of a stranger from TikTok. I think somebody posted a video of like their CD collection or something, and I duetted it and said something about Cemetery Sun, and somebody was like, oh my god, I can't believe somebody's talking about Cemetery Sun. And they messaged me being like, hey, like I have some like vintage Cemetery Sun stuff. Do you want to buy it from me? And that was included. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who that is. I have no clue who that is. I hate to say it. I don't want to sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
And then we have a little set list portion. These two came from the Between You and Me show. That one was handed to me, I think it was handed to me by Troy. And this one? I don't know, let me check. I wrote this down on my computer. Let me check who gave me that one. I have a feeling it was Bassie because like, I think he was the only member of Between You and Me who actually liked me. But I don't remember standing on his side of the stage. I think I stood on Jay's side of the stage. And he blocked me like 10 days after the show. So there's no way he would have given it to me. Maybe no, because there wasn't a barricade. So there's no way a member of security would have handed it to me. Bassie handed it to me. I had a feeling. Jay gave me the set list before their set. He was like, have you ever sang on a stage like this? And I'm like, not really. Like, I've done talent shows for school, but whatever. And he's like, would you want to? And I'm like, oh yeah, you want to pull me on stage for Don't Want to Lose? And I look on the set list and that song wasn't on there. The fact that I never got to sing Don't Want to Lose on stage with Younger is criminal. Austin gave me this one. That show would not have happened if not for Austin. And I flew across the country for that shit. So I owe that man my life. I owe that man an organ. He doesn't want one of my organs. I'm a diabetic. Oh, I almost forgot about something. This was an exclusive poster to State Champs' Around the World and Back tour. There were 25 in each city because there were 4 East Coast shows and there were 100 total. I have number 92 out of 100. I wish the East Coast would have gotten the blue one if I'm being honest, but the red one still goes hard. Their LA show is coming up and that's the only show they have on the West Coast. I bet you that exclusive poster is going to be gold. Anyway, now it's time to address the elephant in the room. I don't listen to Big Time Rush anymore. In this house, it is fuck James Maslow and Free Palestine. I would consider this poster a case of I am hesitating to part with this because I was there. This is not just a poster that says Big Time Rush, it is a tour poster, and I was at that tour. And I'm like really sentimental about dumb shit like that. So it's like, I'm having a hard time parting with that. I forgot about this. I might get rid of this. It is a piece of a drumstick from He Who Shall Not Be Named from Cemetery Sun. The irony of that is that the person who sent me this also shall not be named because we're not friends anymore and we had a pretty ugly falling out. I don't know why I still have that if I'm being honest. Then we have a signed Sharia Moore poster. They sold this, was this the Bayam tour? Yeah, it must have been. They sold this on their Between You and Me tour. And if I remember correctly, I bought the poster and then I'm assuming Brendan, because Brendan's the one who sells their merch most of the time, was like, hey, what if I keep this here and we'll have all the guys sign it and then you can get it back at like the end of the night.
And down here we have a little signed Polaroid by Taylor Acorn. I got this at the show she played in New York City. And then we have a Polaroid of Blackout playing Titan Fest.
That was given to me by my friend Mallory. And then if we work our way back up, we have a note from Honey Revenge. That must have came with the pop rock shirt that I bought.
Okay, so I guess I got rid of it. I didn't see it in my closet. And I went through all of my merch. But I don't imagine that's something I'd get rid of because one of my nicknames in middle school was Pop Rock. And it like looked like a bag of Pop Rocks, like the candy. I don't know why I'd get rid of that. Maybe it's because it didn't fit.
Because I don't have any other Honey Revenge merch, and like, besides that, obviously, but we'll get there. Back down, we have this, I think the back side of it has the Terror Tour dates on it. Let me zoom in. I got this because it was signed by all the members of Seaside Massacre and all the members of Blackout, and I'm like, yeah, this is probably the closest I'll get to meeting Blackout in my life ever. So then if we work our way back up, we have a One Republic, like, photo print. I think I got that for Christmas one year. Couple years ago. Then we have a couple notes from Young Culture. These notes are obviously on old set lists from their tours. Also, by the way, peed. Then as we work our way down, too far down. This is a signed set list from the Silverstein 25 Years of Noise tour. Like I mentioned before, when I met Silverstein, at first there was like a table and the whole line went past the table, and that's when they had the guys sign stuff, that's when they said stuff to them, that's when they, you know, whatever. If you wanted the set list to be signed, you had to bring the set list through the table. And I'm pretty sure that set list was advertised as signed in the VIP. And that feels wrong to me. I don't know. If you're gonna advertise it as signed, it should already come signed. That's just my opinion.
That's my opinion!
This wall used to be like album cover posters that I made. This was before I got all of these posters and collected all of these pictures and set lists and whatever, but all of the pictures that I made were like albums or EPs, and these were singles that I wanted to highlight, but I feel like it's not necessary anymore now that I've got this whole wall going on, so I might take those down. I'm debating rearranging my wall at some point. Then we've got some little goodies here. We've got this Polaroid of He Who Shall Not Be Named with Matt from Cemetery Sun that was gifted to me by my friend Sid. Then we have a Polaroid of No Love for the Middle Child. That was from Albany Set It Off show, and the back is signed by Andrew. I wanted a way to display it and show both sides of it, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just pinned it. We have another Polaroid that my friend Mallory printed for me. That is a picture of the almanac. I don't really listen to them anymore. A small face like 2 weeks on the and then the singer followed me because I posted the picture of her. So anyway, under that is a little note from Casey from Shreya Moore. I bought a shirt after their tour, which I already had, but I bought a second one, and I'll show you why eventually. This is really hard to do when I'm also showing you the shirts that I have. Working our way back up. I love when bands send like little pieces of mail, but I think it's a cool way of promoting things. Like, hey, pre-save our new song and we'll send you a little goodie in the mail. And this is another case of I am having a hard time parting with this because I was there. That set list was my first ever set list, and it was handed to me by Nick from Girlfriends. I don't like Nick from Girlfriends anymore. It was my first set list. It was like, I don't know. Then down here we have, oh, I really broke my bed. We've got a couple notes from Faith from Pennyboard. And then these are pretty cool from pre-pandemic concerts that I've gone to. I know this one, it was a show I went to at MVP Arena in Albany. It used to be called the Times Union Center, and I think when I went, it was still called the Times Union Center. Madison Vandenberg, Mariah Formica, which if you guys know the band Plush, she sings in that band. And Delaney Silvernail, I think. They were all like local singers who were on like American Idol type shows. America's Got Talent, The Voice, whatever. And then I think this one was Keith Urban and Kelsey Ballerini. And this one was Country Fest, or vice versa. These were both Saratoga shows at SPAC. I don't remember why I got the wristbands, if I'm being honest. The cool thing about this show is that my cousins and I were upgraded to pit. We had like, I think they would like won tickets from a radio station or something. So we had like, not nosebleeds, but like not amazing seats. And then they were like, hey, do you guys want to be upgraded to the pit? And we were like, sure. And then I think these were because at the place my dad used to work, he would get free concert tickets. And with that came like VIP parking or something. And that's why we got the wristbands. Or something like that. Making our way back up. Can't wait to get onto the shirts because this is actually kind of frustrating. These two set lists are from completely different moments in time, but I got them both the same weekend. Obviously, the younger set list was from their EP release show, but the blackout set list was given to me by my friend Mallory. I don't even know if Shallow Pools is even a I don't even know if Shallow Pools is even a band anymore. I got this poster at the Set It Off show, and I'm pretty sure it was free, which is dope. We have a note from Shallow Pools. We have some Pennyboard photo cards. If you're a K-pop fan, what do you do with photo cards? Like, I put mine on my wall, but I don't think that's like a normal thing for K-pop fans to do. And then lastly, we have my last 2 physical tickets ever. I think this was like right before tickets were really being transitioned to being on your phone. Camera's not balanced and it's frustrating. Because when I bought these tickets, it gave me like a printable ticket, and that's what that is.
But also, those tickets are from TicketWeb. And I think every ticket I've bought since then has been from Ticketmaster, so maybe TicketWeb still does the printable tickets. I don't know.
And then last thing, I'm just gonna lift my tripod up for this because I fucking can't, is a Cemetery Sun poster. I think I got that one from my friend Sid. Hold the fuck on, I forgot about this. This was a signed art print that came with As It Is VIP when I saw them in New York City. I don't know why I don't have this on my band wall, but my friend Sid had Josh from Cemetery Sun write out my 2 tattoos. This one was an accident. I don't know what was going on with this because I asked Sid, hey, can you ask Josh to write out I'll Be Alright for my tattoo? And then he wrote that, and then Sid was like, hey, like, actually, she wanted I'll Be Alright, so he wrote that. I ended up getting both tattooed because EYTYK was the first song I covered after my first ever vocal lesson with Josh. I also have these that I still haven't gotten tattooed yet. I've got a few more, like, non-clothing things that I want to show you guys before I get to the clothes. This is a Taylor Acorn beanie I got from her VIP. I don't see myself ever wearing this. I'm not a neon girly, I'm not a yellow girly. I wonder if I could get any money from selling this. I don't know, because like I'm not gonna wear it, but like then we have some drumsticks. I think 2 are from Younger and 1 is from Cemetery Sun. I think the last thing I have to show before I get to my clothes are my VIP laminates. I've got one from Silverstein. It just says Silverstein VIP, and then the lanyard says Sound Rink. And then we have my As It Is one. The front says yourself on it. I'm assuming this is supposed to mean like I know what it means. It's like a location marker, but like I'm assuming it's supposed to mean like find yourself. And then the back says you'll never be okay until you lose your way and you find yourself. And then this is my most recent one. This is my state champs one. I got it signed by Derek and Ryan, and the back says I went to at least one of these shows and I enjoyed it. They gave us these before the show, so very bold statement. I'm realizing halfway through showing my clothes that I forgot to show off my bag. So Tiffany put this before the clothes. This came with the Silverstein 25 Years of Noise VIP. I designed this one. I'll put a link in the description. You can also buy this. This is official Tomorrow's June merch. There's also a shirt to match, and I get a small percent of the profits if you buy a bag or a t-shirt with this design, so link in the description. This is my bag of bags. It's a Young Culture bag. It has lyrics from Godspeed on it. It says you'll always have me, and then the other side says Young Culture. So I'm missing one. That's not cool. I have a blue State Champs drawstring bag that came with VIP, and I don't know where it went. Anyway, I guess I can show you what I do have though. This is a Taylor Acorn drawstring bag. It came with VIP for her show. I got this as it is one simply to hold all of the merch I got from this show. If I'm going to a concert, I am probably buying a tote bag because I buy a lot of merch and I need something to hold it. And this one's from Pennyboard. I don't remember if I bought this one or if I bought like a mystery pack and this is what came in it. Oh, I found it. It says State Champs around the world and back. Now I'm as good as gone. And that reminds me of something else I need to show you guys before I get to the club. You can show how often I look for my hats. I've got hats with tags still on them and hats I didn't even know I still had. This one's from Shallow Pools. I got this at the Set It Off show. It's gay. I don't wear hats very often anymore. I don't think they look really good with the short hair, but I used to look really fucking cute in this one. This is a Cemetery Sun one. It's signed. I don't know how I really feel about that. I still wear it. I got this one and this pink one from the same person on TikTok that I bought the poster from. I'm probably gonna get rid of this. I don't listen to Grayscale anymore. I threw away my Umbra CD and my Umbra poster. Did I throw away my Umbra CD? I'm pretty sure I threw away my Umbra CD. I did not throw away my Umbra CD. Well, at least I can listen to that album without supporting them financially. Then we have this High Def hat. If you don't know what High Def is, it's a brand by Austin Knight from Waterparks. I legitimately thought I threw this away. This is actually, I got the same hat but in red from that person on TikTok that I mentioned a couple times earlier. But this hat came from my friend Alex. We traded the red one for the black one. Now I think we can go on to the clothes. I've always considered it weird to be showing my closet in videos. I don't know why. Probably because it's not very neat. But also, any normal person would probably have their clothes organized in some sort of fashion, either sorted by band or by like clothing item. I don't. So this part's gonna be a little messy.
Hi, so what I meant by this is that my merch isn't organized. My whole my closet as a whole is organized, but my band merch section of my closet is not organized at all.
Starting off with this Bearings hoodie. I think when I first got it, I'm like, it says the best part about being human on it. And I mean, I don't hate it. I think it grew on me, definitely. And also, your girl loves a sweatshirt. It's winter. I like being comfy and cozy. Oh, and the sleeves have a design on them too. No, just the one. Then we've got my State Champs jersey. I was really excited for this and I kind of don't love it. I normally love how I look in a jersey, but this one is a little too see-through for me. I don't know what I'm looking for, but all I know is one year when I was watching the Super Bowl, the one time of the year where I put any sort of sports-related clothing on, I'm like, holy shit, I look kind of cute. I want a jersey, but I don't like sports. So when State Champs announced this jersey, I'm like all over it, and I very rarely wear it. Part of me wanted to get the hockey jersey that they got for the 10 years of Around the World and Back, but that was like $150, I think. It was expensive. This is Sharia Moore crew neck. What does the back say? Is it Orlando? No, it's 702. Give me love, give me help. And it says, Sharia Moore, you're the only one I knew in the 702. 702. I bought this at the Between You and Me tour. Oh, this one's fun. I'd rather be listening to Real Friends and eating mozzarella sticks from Applebee's. I made this, but it was inspired by actual merch that they had. I'd rather be listening to Real Friends and eating breadsticks from Olive Garden, or I'd rather be listening to Real Friends and eating Cheesecake Factory. I think those were the two options, and I'm like, I don't like either of those things, but your girl can devour some Applebee's mozzarella sticks, so I made my own. I know Jay Willis is gonna watch this video, so here's a fun blackout fact.
I redact what I said here. Okay.
But anyway, this is just a plain black blackout shirt. This is a Real Friends tour shirt. I got this obviously on their tour with Silverstein. The girl's a sucker for a tour shirt. What can I say? If it has the tour dates on it, I'm getting it. And we've got another blackout shirt. And we've got another blackout shirt. I made this one. It was inspired by a small business on Instagram, and I told myself I would look them up before I made this video, and I forgot. So I'll put their account here and I'll link their account down below. The only reason I made a few shirts like this, and the only reason I made them instead of reaching out to them, was because I didn't know if they did commissions. So I'm like, I can make this, and I'm not selling them. If I were selling them, then it'd be fucking rude of me. I'd be a dick for completely jacking somebody's style. But I'm not selling this, I just made it for myself. I made a shirt like this one specifically for the Silverstein tour that had Broadside on the front and Real Friends on the back. I don't know if I even still have that shirt because I made it into 2 separate ones too. Okay, I think these are the last 2 in this style. We got Cemetery Sun and Tomorrow's June. I have never worn this shirt. Part of me wishes I did this one with a black shirt and white vinyl instead, because I feel like that fits Cemetery Sun's style more, but I also think the whimsiness of it is like the point of the shirt, so I don't know. Cool story about this shirt. Josh from Cemetery Sun sent me this shirt when I covered all of their songs. It's a size large. I don't know how it fits me. Remember a few minutes ago when I said I bought a shirt after their tour, which I already had, but my second one, I'll show you why eventually. I bought one at the show, and then I realized, wait, this would be really cute if it was cropped. And Casey said he was writing little notes with each order, so I bought one just to crop it. I was the last person to buy this sweatshirt in a 3X. Then we've got this blackout hoodie. There's this little sad boy design on the back, and I think it says something on the sleeve. Yeah, it just says I don't belong here on the sleeve. My Not a Toy tour merch was the most interesting tour merch buying experience. I bought this out of their band. I didn't get to go to the show because I wasn't a huge fan of Voila yet, and I was leaving New York City that night, and I figured since I wasn't that big of a fan of Voila that I wouldn't pay an extra, like, however much I spent on that fucking hotel to go to a concert for an opener when I'm not a huge fan of the headliner, blah blah blah. And now I'm a fucking fan of Voila, so I missed my fucking chance to see them. Anyway, so I got to meet Not a Toy, and I got to see the Problems Van, and I bought merch. But I bought merch out of the van because I wasn't in the venue. They didn't have the merch table up. Normally, I'm not one for band merch with a picture of the band on it, but I think the way this one is edited is really cool. I wore this on my birthday with a blue skirt. I think I have a picture of the outfit. I'll try to find it. And the outfit slays. It ate down. We've got a Spiritual Ascension hoodie from Shuria Moore. I've worn this so much that the design on the back is crackling. Can you tell the hoodie is fucking comfy? Hey bands, can you tell me what's up with the color green lately? Like, is it just in? Or is it like the cheapest color to print on? Because State Champs also has a sweatshirt in this color. Is it stained? It's fucking stained. I love this sweatshirt. No, I'm sad. I literally didn't notice it was stained until I hold it up to the camera and it's fucking obvious. Oh, that makes me so sad. I just got this like 3 months ago. Are you drowning? Have you found your misery? Can we get a little commotion for this design? Because I don't know, I just think it's really fucking cool. We've got the band name on the sleeves, and then we've got the handshake on the other sleeves. I love this design. I think it's so cool. I love this style of design. And then here's the same, it's not the same thing, but it's like, it's the t-shirt version. Both of those came out with the release of the Alive/Sinner vinyl. I am constantly reaching for this Real Friends sweatshirt. It's just comfy. It says Real Friends, Pop Punk Sucks, and it's got Snoopy on it. This is the newest addition to my merch collection. It is a Throw Your Stones shirt, and I made it. I got a heat press for my birthday. I'll be honest, it's not amazing. My parents bought it from, I don't know if it was a family friend or a relative or whatever, but it was like 50 bucks. That is kind of a hunk of junk, and I don't feel bad for saying that because it was only 50 bucks. But that's what I basically like made this to kind of test that out. As you can see, there's a little error here. There's 2 stars here and there's 3 stars everywhere else. But anyway, yeah, Stream crossed the line. I think Throw Your Stones is like the smallest band that I listen to, and I think that should be changed because they're very State Champs. They're very pop punk. A lot of people think that Tyler looks and sounds like Derek anyway. Tyler's cool too. I've harassed him a couple times on TikTok Live and he doesn't hate me. Anyway, as it is, tour shirt. Everyone say it with me. The girl loves a tour shirt. If it's got the dates on it, she's buying it. So yeah, there's a little close-up, and there's a close-up of the front. See, this is where I'm confused because the t-shirt that I showed you guys earlier that Josh from Cemetery Sun sent me is a large and I still fit in it, but this is an extra large and it's really fucking tight on me. I should probably either get rid of this or hang it up on my wall like I did with the younger shirt. The coffins on the sleeve are so fucking cool. Is it on both of them? No, the other side says Cemetery Sun. I knew that. I just really love the design and I'm like, can I pull off an extra large? The 2X was sold out, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it just to see if I can pull it off. And I think in the moment I could, but I've gained weight since then, so. Rest in peace to Young Culture. Should have been all-time low.
Rest in peace to Young Culture.
Should have been all-time low.
When did I get this? I got this at the Between You and Me tour. Girl, yes. I already told you guys my experience about buying the Not a Toy merch, so I'm not gonna go over all of that again, but this is so cool because I think it's so versatile. It's just black and white. It's a simple design. You could wear color with this. You could wear other patterns with this. Like, this is very workable for an outfit, and I think that's neat. I was not a zip-up sweatshirt girly. I've never really been a zip-up sweatshirt girly. I've always been a pullover, a crew neck, a hoodie girly. Until I got this. This is probably my comfiest piece of merch that I ever fucking owned. This is a Cemetery Sun crew neck. I bought this one directly from Josh. I think at first I thought it was ugly, and then it kind of grew on me, and the girl loves a crew neck. It's got coffins on the sleeves. Girl, oh my god. Shout out to John from Younger's brother, Mark, I think. There are 2 shirts with this kind of design on it. And I needed them. I needed these fucking shirts in my life. These were not a want, these were a need. I needed these more than I needed air. And I had pestered, I had bothered, I had messaged, I had annoyed the fuck out of them for these fucking shirts. When did they sell these? It was the tour with Ezra and Ethereality, Dead Roses tour. And that was, I think, right after I saw them open for Cemetery Sun. Anyway, John's brother basically at the end of the day helped me get these. I hate white shirts, and this shirt is Exhibit A. After seeing this stain, I might have to cut off the back and put it on my wall. I think this was my first piece of Not a Toy merch, and what I was going to say is I'm pretty sure I like ruined it day 1 with an insulin shot because the insulin shot bled and the blood got on the shirt. Oh, it's the light blue tee. I made it. I did in fact make this specifically for my state champs show, but it's also fucking cute. Also, I crowd surfed to light blue and Derek pointed at me and there's no fucking video of it.
I need to calm down. I'm an adult.
We've got another zip up. This one's from Broadside. I think it says Foolish Believer on it. No, I thought it did. Oh, it actually says Nowhere at Last on it. For some reason I thought this was a Foolish Believer. I guess not, but it says Nowhere at Last and it has the logo that they're kind of going for with their 5th album. This is a nightmare, everyone's staring, I swear. I think they know, I think they know, I think they know. Fun fact, that song dropped the day I saw Broadside open for Silverstein. Another fun fact, I saw Broadside open for State Champs and for some reason I somehow forgot the lyrics. I need to wear this shirt more often. It says you had to be there. It's a Young Culture shirt. It's very Valentine's Day. Maybe I'll try to incorporate this in an outfit in the next couple weeks. I personally cropped it, as you can tell by the terrible crop job. This shirt may or may not be one of a kind because I think Jay Willis sent me the link for the merch website and then never actually posted the merch website. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he never actually posted the merch website for this. It just says Jay Willis Exhume Rebirth on it. Here's the shirt I made for Tomorrow's June. This was originally, I think, just gonna be for their street team, but then once I like showed them the design that I had in mind, Marcos was like, oh my god, like this is cool. We need to make this actual merch. Or something along those lines. I don't fucking know. Long story short, it's now on a shirt and on a tote bag and you can purchase it with the link in my description and I get a little bit of the profits. Real Friends emo band. I got this on their tour with Silverstein. I think they had a red hat that had the same design as this, but I decided not to get it because I don't wear hats. Responsible shopping. You won't remember this tomorrow, you won't remember me. I swear to God, I may or may not be wrong, but I swear Young Culture hated Party Girl. But then everyone was like, put it on the set list, put it on the set list. And then it like became their whole branding. I'm pretty sure I'm the reason Not a Toy sold these sweatshirts in plus sizes. I could be wrong, but this was during the Problems era. They hadn't like blown up. They hadn't like gotten to the Voila fans yet. They hadn't gotten to the fans that thirst over Branson, and I find kind of weird, but I guess they don't mind it, so whatever. And I think I like messaged them being like, oh, like I really want one, but you guys don't sell one in my size. I think a couple weeks later they started selling them in plus sizes. So to any other fat Not a Toy fans, you're welcome. Oh, this one's fun. When I covered every Cemetery Sun song, I told Josh that I was stuck in between this crop top and the one he actually sent me. And he told me that they didn't have any more of my size in this crop top, so I recreated it in Photoshop, uploaded it to a sketchy website, and ordered it. I'm not selling it. I only made it for myself to wear, so I don't think I can get sued. I wanted a t-shirt.
You won't remember this tomorrow, you won't remember me.
I constantly forget that I have this shirt. I debated getting 2 of these so I could crop this one too. I really don't want to live a life with 2 of every shirt I own in my closet. Now, with that being said, I think this shirt really looks better as a crop top than it does as a shirt. That's my opinion.
That's my opinion!
It's my opinion! I'm pretty sure I thought this shirt was ugly at first, and I don't even know how I ended up getting it. I think the front looks cool. I think the back is not necessarily necessary. I also think if the back wasn't there, then I'd probably crop this shirt. I am actively debating getting rid of this. The girl's a sucker for a tour shirt. I didn't even buy this when I went to the Umbra tour. I think I bought like every other shirt from the Umbra tour except for this one. But then everyone was wearing this one and I wanted to fit in with the crowd and I'm like, wait, this is actually kind of cute. I want it. I ended up buying it off of somebody on Depop and I'm like really debating getting rid of it. I don't know, like I really don't see myself wearing it because I don't listen to Grayscale anymore. Branson Hoog, can you tattoo this on me? I love this is so cute with the little sad face and everything. Like I think this is so cool. I want this tattooed on my body by Branson. I refuse to get a Not a Toy tattoo if it's not done by Branson. Oh, and here's the back. I don't love shirts with a boob design and a big back design, so I don't even know why I got this. I wear it. It must have been the only one at the Silverstein show that I like. Honestly, I don't know why I've never considered wearing this backwards. Maybe cut off the neck, wear it backwards, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not normally one who buys shirts with the pictures of the band on it. So this is another one of those shirts that I'm like, did I black out when I bought this? Here's a close-up. It has small pictures of the guys on the front. It says Sharia Moore, Spiritual Ascension 22, Baltimore, Maryland. And then here's the back. It says, it has like an abbreviated version of Spiritual Ascension and then Sharia Moore. Because you know I can't be me without you. Sharia Moore, Spiritual Ascension 22, Baltimore, Maryland. And then it has a picture of the guys on it. And then we've got another Spiritual Ascension shirt. I think this is the 3rd Spiritual Ascension shirt. And honestly, it's not even my favorite Sharia Moore project. But the design on the shirt is cool. I think it's really cool. I love this shirt. Oh, it's actually a size extra large. This is one of those shirts where I'm like, normally I wear a 2X in t-shirts. And I'm like, 2X is sold out. Do we think I can get away with an extra large? I love the design on the back. Normally, I'm not one for band merch with a picture of the band on it. I'm not normally one who buys shirts with the pictures of the band on it. I love the design on the back.
Last year, Abe said he was 15 years old. Now he claims to be 16. Which is it, Abe? Better keep your story straight.
I've worn this shirt backwards. What I do is I wear it backwards and then I put on like a jacket over it so nobody can really tell too much that it's backwards. Because it's one of the shirts with a fucking boob design. And it's like if I wear it in the winter and throw a jacket over it, and it's like the jacket covers most of the boob design anyway, then it's just a plain black shirt. Here's a close-up. We could be extraordinary. Could be all yours, written in buckets. Hello, It's You, an album by Bearings, 2021. 29 minutes, 36 seconds. Ottawa, Canada. This is a younger shirt I made. I don't know why I said it like that. I made it. I just had this design and I really wanted to get it out. I made a mock-up for Blackout 2, I think. Weeding this vinyl after cutting it with my Cricut was the worst thing ever. But it turned out pretty neat. Then we've got a pennyboard crop top. I cropped it. I think I cropped it a little too short. I think it'd be neat with like some sort of mesh underneath though. I wish I had a green mesh, like a mesh t-shirt or like a green fishnet. But even, I think I have a pink fishnet shirt. I think that'd look good under this. Oh, but I think the pink fishnet shirt is a fucking crop top. God damn it. We've got 2 shirts left and they're both broadside. I do feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think you guys care that much. We've got this warning signs shirt. It says, down on my knees and make me pray. And then on the back it says, heaven so far away. And then it has the broadside, nowhere at last logo. Broadside. This is another one of those shirts that I'm like, why did I buy this? Great way to end the video. Why did I buy this? And with that, that's my merch collection. I do think the next video I want to make is me talking about my keychain collection, but I also have some like friendship bracelets that I can talk about. I've got collections that I really want to yap about. Let me know if you liked this video and if you want to see more. I'm pretty sure any other videos I make will be a lot shorter than this one because the collections I have are a lot smaller. Let me know if you want to see more because I had fun running around my room and showing you guys my band merch. If you like this video, like it, comment down below, hit subscribe button, hit the bell icon, share with your friends, all that crazy, wacky, weird, amazing, fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I never know how to end these things.